I'm glad you finally made time.
Really, I know. We missed you.
Finally.
You kept saying you were going to come on. She never could make it.
Yeah.
We probably have you on after you threatened our family. So.
Yeah, we kind of had to.
Well, hopefully you guys and the rest of y'all had a great Thanksgiving last weekend, whatever, which one. Hopefully none of you died Black Friday, especially you, Zach. I'm glad you're alive since you went to Mall of America.
Yeah, I hope you didn't
It's
die.
pretty intense.
I hope you didn't die over Thanksgiving.
No, I said I'm glad he didn't die.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying I hope you don't die.
I hope you don't die over Thanksgiving break. Thanks. I'll try not to.
Anyways, this video is going to be a little bit longer because we're going to incorporate the recap. Yeah, you're going to want to make
Last
that a
week's
post.
recap.
Yeah, last week's recap. You're going to make that a post before you upload the video so people know to watch
Oh, yeah.
second take.
Watch like the first 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And then shut it off.
the last half's just fucking worthless.
They probably do that anyway. So.
Anyways, Kevin, so since you're our special guest, why don't you tell us about your thoughts about the Thursday Night Football game?
Well, I did pick the Cowboys to win, but I was surprised it was another close game that the Vikings lost. And I will say the ref did screw him over this time. Because we all saw that hand to the helmet, or to the face, or whatever. So,
Right.
no, don't deny it. So, Nick, I just want to say I'm sorry. I was here when we were all watching the game, so.
Was he getting pretty mad?
He was pretty upset.
Yeah, I figured.
But yeah, you got the Jags next week, so.
Bounce back game.
The Vikes do?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That'll make Vikings fans feel happy. They get to play the Jags, so that'll get them back to 500
Yeah.
or above 500. What are they, 6-6 now?
Yes.
Sounds right.
So get back above 500. They're not going to make playoffs, so
No.
no chance.
Especially the Lions beat the Saints this week. Then it's
Yep.
definitely over.
Because then they'll be what?
Like
Because they're already
8-7
they're
or
a
something.
game back now.
Yeah,
Aren't they?
they'll be like 3 ahead. I mean, technically, if they win this week, they'll be 2 ahead. But since the
Right.
Vikings have to win an extra game
Right.
because the Lions are the
They lost.
tiebreaker,
Yep.
it's pretty fucked. Pretty fucked.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, Vikings look pretty shit. Their offensive line was garbage. They have no
Unusual.
deep passing game. Bradford's garbage. I mean, you can't blame them for being shitty against the run because it is such a good offensive line and running back. But I mean,
they made it interesting, but
yeah,
just couldn't pull it out.
it was
So
a good game to watch though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
yeah. So with that being said, why don't we move into the Week 12 recap?
Yeah. So we're doing this a little bit later, so I thought no point in doing 2 separate videos. Just put it all into one. And let's start out with the obvious matchup: Connor versus me. Connor, great game, setting the single week highest scoring game in
Wasn't
this
even
league's
close.
history.
Wasn't
By
even close.
5 points.
Yeah, he didn't beat it by
Yeah,
1 or 2.
Point something. It was like 5 points. He beat it. Aaron Rodgers went off for him. Mark Ingram went off for him. Jay Stu, Devontae Adams went off for him. His defense got 19 points.
It's the only way you can break the record is if everyone on your team gets
Yeah.
15 plus.
Really, the only bum they didn't do anything was his flex in T.Y. Hilton, and he
Oh.
still got like 5.4.
Yeah, he got.
But I mean,
sadly.
Fuck.
Connor could even beat by more. T.Y. Hilton did something, which usually he does. But
Mhm.
yeah, Connor's destroying me as always. So congrats to Connor. Playoffs are looking likely for him, but not if Evan has anything to say about it. Next, we have Kevin and Nick's matchup. Of course, Kevin won because Kevin's team is good and Nick's is not. Kevin, a good start, and Kevin starting Colin Kaepernick. That was actually a good start. Went off that last week, and we'll probably go off this week against the Bears. Nick's
He was my
season
only option.
is obviously over, but
Been over for
yeah,
since week 1, I'd say.
I would say so. But Kevin, I do have to say, out of all the playoff teams, I think yours looks the weakest. I'm just going to be honest with you. You have Jordan Reed, who's hurt now. Jarvis Landry and Emmanuel Sanders, they aren't consistent. Robert Kelly, he had a good week 2 weeks ago, but now he's not doing much. Melvin Gordon's probably your one bright spot. And then in your flex, Wendell Smallwood.
That was a joke. That
Yeah.
was a joke, right? I saw that. I was like, that was a joke.
If you're ever starting a guy with the last name Smallwood, you know your team isn't seriously good. So
Change your team name to the Smallwoods.
and you bench Michael Thomas for some reason, so I think I'm starting to question your fantasy decision as well. So I think Kevin will see an early first-round exit from him,
Oh, man.
more than likely.
Damn.
Sorry,
Ouch.
Kevin.
Ouch.
Yep.
Oh, no.
And we got Justin and Adam. Obviously, Justin won. Adam, our previous league champ, isn't going to make it back to the playoffs. He had a good year still,
Yeah,
but
literally impossible. The only teams who can make it are the top 5.
yeah, pretty much.
Mathematically. It's looked at. It's only mathematically possible for the top 5 teams.
Yep. So it's gonna be that race between what you, Connor, and
Yep, and I'm pretty sure
AJ?
even if Justin and Kevin lost, they would still make playoffs. So it's literally comes down to
Right.
the third and fourth place, which is between AJ, me, and Connor.
I mean, and I play Kevin this week and Justin next week, so that's 2 free wins for you guys. So it's not like there's a chance you're gonna slip to
Yeah.
a 4th or 3rd seed.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
I don't know.
Justin's team again looking good. Terrell Pryor is kind of starting to slouch a little bit, but he still got Blunt, David Johnson, Ajayi, Breeze.
hmm
Justin has nothing to worry about.
Holy fuck!
Hey guys.
I think we're all confident that Justin will probably win this thing. And next matchup, another 2 shitty teams. My brother AJ versus Josh.
Your brother
Starting-
out the win.
He did win.
Wait, he actually won.
Yeah.
Oh.
One reason Josh started Stephon Diggs, who didn't even play, so that's a large part of it. But
No.
for AJ, Freeman and Mariota played really well for him, so I got him a good amount. And his kicker, Justin Tucker, 19 points. You're getting 20 points out of your kicker. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the same with kicker and defense. If your kicker or defense pulls out 20 points, it's really hard to lose.
It's huge, yeah. So that's points that your other team is probably going to make.
Yeah, they're going to get maybe 5 to 10.
Whereas even if your quarterback gets 20 points, it's kind of likely your other team's quarterback, your opponent's quarterback, does pretty good.
Yep.
Just that's what quarterbacks do.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, we have AJ versus Evan.
Much needed.
Evan won. Yeah, he needed this. This was
Way to
big.
go,
Because
Evan.
not only did he get him that win, but it got AJ that loss, who's one of your
Mhm.
competitions to get in the
Mhm.
playoffs.
Yep.
Had a guy.
I don't know. Evan seems looking good besides the wide receivers. Calvin Benjamin, Brandon Cooks, all bums.
Which was the strength of my team in the draft.
Yeah.
So, except for the 44-yard touchdown from Calvin Benjamin, he
Ooh.
virtually would have done nothing.
Literally would have done nothing.
Mhm.
I mean, I still would have won technically, but would have made it a lot more close.
And then there was Brandon Cooks with the goose egg.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
put a flat 0.
They
I got,
scored
I got
40.
lucky that Gronk got hurt.
See, that's the thing. AJ had Gronk, so he gets a big loss, but you have Bennett, so that's also good for you.
Yeah.
They scored 49 points.
All I need is Bennett to stay healthy.
But it also looks like Bennett has done better when Gronk is also playing. So it's going to be
True.
interesting to see how that
Yeah, we'll
plays
see.
out. I think
We'll
Bennett will
see.
still do well.
I think the guy you should target is Malcolm Mitchell,
No.
our rookie wide receiver.
Let's keep
No,
on.
you don't trust Saints wide receivers unless they're Randy Moss. Or if it's PPR and it's
Saints?
Edelman. Patriots, whatever. Same with Saints, too, unless it's Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be a good race to see who gets that last couple of playoff spots between AJ, Evan, and Connor or whatnot.
Nope.
But yeah, that's the
Interesting to
recap
see.
for last week. It was a pretty boring week, I would say. But
What's your sponsor for the recap?
sponsor. I got a sponsor. Let me just pull it out of my ass really quick. And make
Kind of.
Literally.
Make sure I
Kind
can
of
find
literally.
it.
Almost.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, show them your credit card
Oh,
number.
here it is. My sponsor this week is a Libertarian Party, which I am now an official member of.
How much does that cost?
So, $25.
Wow.
To
How much
be
is
a
that?
member.
How long does that last though?
It's a year.
It's a year.
So I'll probably keep it like a yearly thing.
Does the price go down like next year? Would it be, or is it?
I don't think so. I think it's just a consistent 25
Okay.
a year. But yeah, it's good to support. Put your money where you believe politically, and hopefully they can do something with it. And that's our sponsor. So thank you to the LP, not Little People, Libertarian Party. Huh?
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Little B, you said?
Little B.
Not Little People, but Libertarian
Little
Party.
B.
Little B.
Little B with Little B's too. Yeah, the gas station on 35.
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
it's
the
the kids
rapper.
center across from the gas
Oh.
station.
Oh, that's right. It is a kid center.
in
yeah.
Barnum, Minnesota.
Barnum, Minnesota. Okay.
If you ever need to get gas or something, get gas in Barnum. Right across the street from the gas station, there's a Little B's
Little
Children's Center or something like that.
Barnum.
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 It's like barn, and then you're saying
And they
So-
serve wonton soup. Eat that wonton soup. That shit is how I do. Bang bang.
That's what Ezekiel Elliott's been doing the past few weeks.
Yeah.
eating. Anyways, let's move into the fantasy matchups. This week, we can start with my matchup against Josh. Islam is a religion of peace versus I Can Digs It. Josh so far has had 3 people play. He had Kyle Rudolph, who luckily didn't get his hands on that touchdown.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs and the Vikings defense, totaling for 18 points between 3 players. If it was 2 players, I'd say that's pretty good, but between 3, 18's not that great. I still have nobody left playing. Who do you guys think is...
I'd be shocked if you lost.
I mean, I was expecting a big game from Rudolph, but just because it didn't happen.
As was I. He almost had the touchdown. He could have had it. He could have had a decent
He usually
game.
catches those tough ones, but I don't know. He has Julian Edelman, which I don't think is going to do much. Doug Martin, which I don't think is going to do much. So unless Big Ben and Riddick really
The
go off.
ones that I'm worried about is Big Ben,
Yeah.
Riddick, and Jones.
Julio Jones, yeah.
Those are the guys I'm worried about.
I just think your running backs alone give you the.
They got good
give you
matchups.
upside.
They have good
McCoy.
matchups. I think it'll more so depend on Murray how many carries he gets. If the running backs can counteract.
He gets a lot of passes though, so that's
Yeah.
a nice thing.
Yeah, and
Cool threat.
we'll see how Taylor. You said Taylor Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yeah, who I picked up and been playing. We'll see if
Yeah.
he can offset Julio Jones maybe.
I think Evan will win, and like I said, I think he'll make playoffs. I've been saying that forever.
I'm picking Evan to win. Be surprised if he lost, but I'm gonna roll with Evan.
Who's gonna win, Evan?
I want to say me, but that'll go for the trifecta
The tri-
jinx. So
do it.
I'm gonna go with Josh, just to
A meaningless
offset you
win.
two. Yeah, yeah. If Josh wins, I literally cannot make playoffs. So if I don't win, then Connor and AJ both make playoffs.
Don't be like Michigan.
Well, if they
Don't
both
be like
lose this
that.
week and you lose, but then
So
Connor
if
wins
they,
next
so
week,
yeah, if
and
I
you get
lo-
more points and
Yeah,
AJ
so
I
out.
then have to get more points than them.
Yeah.
So if I lose to Josh, I have to lose like 153 to like
It's a lot of
167 or
points. Yeah.
something. You know, like.
And
I'd
it's a
have to-
whole both of them lose.
And
this
they have to
week.
lose. and they have to-
Unlikely.
yeah.
Highly unlikely.
Yep, yep,
Yeah.
So then let's look at the next matchup, and we'll get to their matchups later. But
All right.
their matchups
Okay.
are actually pretty lucky. But next we got the Cleveland Browns, Zach, versus our guest host this week, the Nukes of Hazard, Kevin. 4-8 record versus 9-3. Neither have had people play yet. Projections don't really mean much, but I mean, let's look at the projections. Zach has projected 76 to Kevin's 104.
What?
So
The disrespect.
How? Well, you are named Cleveland Browns. That's probably.
Hold on, I gotta make I'm gonna make a lineup change live right
oh
now.
my
Oh.
God, who are you changing out?
Everybody's playing.
Are you putting in
Baldwin.
Steve? Oh no, Steve Smith's already in.
Yeah, I'm Steve Smith does
Put in
the
Rashad
GOAT.
Jennings.
He
Put in
deserves
Rashad
respect.
Jennings.
No. I'm gonna take the GOAT Doug Baldwin and replace him with Ted Ginn.
I knew it. I
Oh my
knew
God.
that.
But
what?
if for some reason we find out that Luck doesn't get cleared off the concussion protocol, then I will put Ginn in for Moncrief
Okay.
because I don't trust Moncrief without Luck throwing the ball.
And Ted Ginn has a better chance of scoring a touchdown like KBJ does, just
For sure.
with his
For sure.
speed.
Yeah, but going in this matchup, I think I'm gonna win
Mm-hmm.
because I have like 4 players from the best team in the NFL right now. Cam Newton,
It's just
Gray Olsen,
It's funny.
Graham
You
Gano.
have almost the exact same record as your favorite team,
That's right.
the Cleveland Browns.
That's kind of that's the Browns. But I do think I have a chance only because I don't think Emmanuel Sanders is going to do much for Kevin.
That's what I've been saying.
I don't think his tight end is going to do much. Great. Because I think Mike Evans is going to get everything. I don't think Kelly's going to do much against that tough Cardinals defense. I think I have a chance, but I mean, let's be realistic. Kevin's probably going to whoop my ass.
What happened? I thought you said you were going to win.
win.
I said probably. I didn't say that's my
Oh,
prediction.
okay.
that's fair.
Fair enough.
So yeah, my prediction is I'm getting the upset.
Oh.
Starting all my Panthers guys.
Okay.
All right, Kevin, who's winning? You or Zach?
Well, depending on luck status, I will either be playing him Monday night or Kaepernick against the Bears.
Both good matchups.
I would start Kaepernick no matter what if I were you. Being
I mean,
non-biased.
so-
No, I'm serious. I would definitely start. I was trying to get Kaepernick in the RA League, but somebody already fucking had him.
Right, but
Fred
Zach made
Winston.
some good points. I mean, I don't know if Jalen Ramsey's going to be covering Sanders or Thomas, so that's probably a questionable matchup. Running backs, not so well, other than Melvin Gordon, not really confident in that department, but I think Michael Thomas will have a good game against Detroit.
He's been a beast.
Can't guard Mike, so I'm going to give myself the win, but I think it might be a little close.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to agree with Kevin on this one. I think Kevin will win, but you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Zach pulled off the upset.
Yeah, me neither.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would actually prefer an upset because if somehow I end up with more points than Kevin, I make playoffs. Kevin could be in the 4th seed if he loses out.
Then you play Justin first.
You play Justin.
You wouldn't. Why would you do that to
I
me?
know.
I just want to say, I just hope anyone wins but Justin. Anyone.
Well,
Even though he's probably gonna win.
No, he's not.
he's
Fuck
good.
that.
Zach,
Fuck that.
do you
It's
not
almost
see his team though?
I don't give a fuck what his team is. He's not winning.
What?
It's not happening. Bold prediction: Justin's not winning the fucking
We don't-
championship.
Wow, hold
Oh,
on, hold on. That's an early bold prediction. Lock of the week. He's locking it in. All right, let's look at the next matchup. We have now here's